Of course.
So, last we left off, Silva was traveling around. You explored and faced off against Nanny Nightshade in Loomlurch. There's the payment now. And afterwards, you traveled to Yarn. You had managed to find the unicorn horn, which the sisters three of the Hourglass Coven had somehow misplaced, and returned it to its original owner, who had been turned into a rocking horse. Now you have now you are in Yan, a cracky, a crag-filled and mountain-filled land with rumbling storm clouds, lightning and thunder. And as you were traveling, you came across a dandelion. The dandelion seeks assistance in facing off against Indolin Moonwave, having with him a elven woman who wears a moon mask. I don't know if we actually roleplayed this, but they did discuss that she had a twin sister who wears a sun mask.
Yes. Yes, we did, and Silva talked them into going with her to deal with the last hag to free her sister. So, and has flat out told them that her weakness is the eclipse. So we're just gonna use the two sisters to simulate an eclipse in order to mess with her. So she has flat out told them this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and told the flower not to get in the way.
Okay. Well, you make your way, and as the Feywild is wont to do, let's go ahead and give a D8 roll to see what random encounter you experience.
A 3.
A 3, yes. 1 second. Oh my god. Right off the fucking bat. Okay.
Oh
This is
no.
gonna be fun.
Maybe for you. I don't like the sound of that.
And forgive the map.
That's a Cyclops.
Yes, it is a Cyclops. And as...
That's the Cyclops with a...
Yes.
What is that around his neck?
Well, in the token, it is an amulet of some kind. However, this Cyclops does not wear an amulet. He, in fact, actually is wearing furs. It looks like he has on one arm a shield strapped to his arm, and around his head and weighed down by the furs that go around his shoulders is a beekeeping mask, beekeeper's hat, which the netting is tucked beneath the some of the furs. Also, he has a giant stick, which its end is an enormous beehive that is constantly buzzing. And he looks upon you and goes, "Ah, thief! I found you!" He's not looking at you.
He's looking at the flower, isn't he?
Yes, he
and
is.
the bee. Silva literally groans. Just, ugh. I have forgotten your name, Sir Flower. But did you
Amador.
steal your fiance?
Pollinella has agreed that she would like to elope with me. I did not steal her, although that is a romantic way of saying it. But we both decided to leave together.
Can bees even make that decision?
She certainly did. If you had the spell, you could talk to her about it.
You know, that would be a fantastic spell to have right about now, but guess what I can't do?
I apologize, you're not skilled in that way.
I actually had to double check to make sure that wasn't something I could do, because that is absolutely some crap I'd have given this character. Anyway, no, I can't do that. Um, I will turn to
Pollinella buzzes.
I will turn to Pollinella. I may not be able to understand you, but is there a way you can inform me that this is your decision before before I have a conversation with the gentleman over there?
She tightens her orbit around Amador.
That's one way to tell me. All right. I have forgotten my orc's name.
Zarek.
Thank you. Zarek, why don't you widen your pace a little bit? I don't want you in direct line of fire if the gentleman gets angry.
All right, sure thing, boss.
Sir, I understand you're upset because you believe your... I refuse to call the bee a pet, but your cohort has been stolen from you.
Yes, I wish for my my queen bee back. I need her for honey and making of mead.
Can I make a nature check on bees?
Yeah.
Because just because I know some things doesn't mean Silva would know things. Wow. Okay. I know nothing about beekeeping. Got it. And you can't somehow get another queen bee?
It is not about getting another queen bee. It is about having a queen bee among queen bees. There is none other like that one.
Sir, and apologies to you, she refers to the bee, and turns back to the Cyclops. I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you. A queen bee is, in fact, just like other queen bees. Just like I am like any other tiefling you may come across. Sure, we're all unique in our own various ways, but we all function more or less the same.
You don't understand. She is why I can make Mudlump's mead the best in Yon.
I believe that comes more from the recipe you use. Surely you want to take credit for your own hard work instead of giving it to a queen bee.
It is not just the work I put into it, but the work of the bees and the quality of their queen. I must have her back to make the best mead in Yon.
I forgot the
Otherwise,
dwarf's.
yeah.
I forgot
Otherwise,
the dwarf's name.
yeah. Elkhorn. Otherwise,
Appreciate
it will pale in comparison.
I will make a gesture to Elkhorn to go to the other side of Zarek on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, you are quite literally throwing a hissy fit over a bee.
You don't understand.
I don't think you're understanding, sir.
Why should I
Despite
just...
her being a bee, I will hold my hand out to the side towards Paulinetta. Does she land on it?
Yes, she does.
Paulinetta is quite intelligent. She is happy in her relationship. Would you strip apart a newlywed family for the sake of some mead?
Newlywed? What do you mean?
Why do you think she left? She has eloped with the gentleman here. And I gesture to the flower.
Eloped?
That means to get married.
I do
now,
not understand.
and that's perfectly okay. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am, well, perhaps my herald should do that introduction.
Yes. Lady Silva of warrior of Asmodeus's armies. I don't.
Indeed.
He just kind of looks
Good
unsure of
enough.
himself.
That was good enough for our first attempt. We will work on that in the future. I am Lady Silva, monarch of sorts in my own right. I'm no queen bee like Paulinetta here, but I do know a thing or two about being forced into relationships. You, sir, are acting no better than the typical slaver. You wouldn't want to be taken as an abuser and a slaver, would you? Especially when Paulinetta is so happily married.
I still don't understand. What is marriage?
Ah, I see. Your mother's never had the birds and the bees conversation with you.
My mother died.
That explains so much, you poor young man. So Silva will proceed to let Paulinetta go, clasp her hands together as she smiles, and proceed to explain when a man and a woman love each other very much. Does he stop her at this statement?
He goes, "What is love?"
Really? Zarek,
Yeah.
surely you can give an example of something you would love?
I don't think my example would be appropriate given the situation.
Fair enough. Elkhorn.
Yes. The feeling of something good happening, a warm, fuzzy type feeling, usually around the people you love or doing things that you about people that are important to you, or about things that you enjoy doing.
Fantastic explanation. To love is to have an overwhelming feeling of what is essentially sincerity towards someone you care deeply for. Someone that you would be willing to give up your very life for, give up everything you own for. And if you choose the wrong person, that can end very terribly for you. I have learned this lesson the hard way myself.
Yeah, the Cyclops becomes thoughtful and goes, I would like to experience love for myself. I will let Pollinella go if you find me someone to be in love with.
Thing about love is it's not something that can be forced.
Well,
Unfortunately, it is something
you can have me meet somebody that I could be in love with.
that I could do. why not join us in our travels for some time? We are actually going to go and see a hag, as this hag has kidnapped my friend's sister. And we just can't have our friend's sisters getting kidnapped, can we?
Unfortunately, I cannot do this, but I will not pursue any further. Come back and join me at my beegie farm, so that whenever you found an ideal match, I can meet her.
I think that's a lovely idea. Show me where it is so that we can come back once we've found somebody for you.
And he takes you there. It is. It is a rare green site in these lands. And it's found like in the crags of some of the mountains. There is a. Let me see here. There's a small garden of 6-foot tall mushrooms. And there are a number of large beehives. Let's see here. A great one specifically, let me see here, that fills an ancient rotted out tree stump. His home is within a tower. Let me see here.
Quick question, what was the name of the dragon in these lands?
The Jabberwock.
You know where this is going. Yeah. The Jabberwocky. Got it.
Mm-hmm. But yes. So, friends, if you find somebody in which I could love, come to me here so that I can meet them.
Of course. I've forgotten the orc's name again.
Zarek.
Zarek. I keep wanting to call him Krieg. Zarek, make sure that you keep this place in mind, will you?
Sure thing.
I'm
boss.
certain we will be returning here shortly after dealing with the hag.
Mm-hmm. All right, boss. Sure thing.
Everyone else, let's go deal with this hag so that we can keep moving with the main goal I have. And remember to be on the lookout for someone who would be of interest to the esteemed gentleman.
And so, after that little detour, you find yourself over here.
Oh, where on the... Huh.
Atop a boulder-strewn plateau stands a circle of 8 megaliths. In the center of this hinge, a small checkered game board with stone playing pieces rests on the ground near the dying embers of a campfire.
A dying campfire?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look around for anyone who would have been here recently. Or maybe some tracks or something.
Make
Perception
a survival
check?
check.
Oh, survival. Okay. Well, both are the same modifier. 10. That is exactly the same as my perception.
Nice.
Thanks, game.
So, you find nothing. It's as if the weird thing is the campfire is too recent. It's still smoldering. It's been put out very recently, so you think you'd either be able to see somebody in the distance or have caught somebody.
Zarek.
Yeah.
Where have they gone?
Give me a moment. Let's see here. He has actually a really good perception.
That's exactly why I called on him. I understand I'm not supposed to technically have companions, but getting them this way is really funny to me. I talked one into helping me out till our goals are met, and then I just forced to the other.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't get a choice. Elkhorn gets a choice because he was already captured for days on end. He doesn't need persuading.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
As he kind of looks around, he does take a note and show you that there is a set of hoof prints, like sooty hoof prints, near the that come from the embers all the way to one of the hinges.
How the hell would I miss that?
They are very, very slight.
Okay. Squinton doesn't believe you.
It's also somewhat dark here. Your dark vision isn't helping much.
That's a better explanation. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Elkhorn, go right. Zarek, go left. And I will begin to approach it.
Okay.
Now, if there's someone there and this wasn't some kind of portal, I would appreciate you stepping out so we could talk for a moment. I'm in no mood for fights. I just need to make sure you're not hostile.
Nobody emerges, and as Elkhorn and Zarek surround it, they don't find anybody.
Thank you both. And I will turn to the young lady. Do you know what this could be?
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the Feywild or any of the locations here. But interestingly enough, it looks like there was a game in progress while we were when we came about this place.
A game. And I will look where I'm sure she gestured.
Mm-hmm. There is. Let's see. Give me a moment. See here. Yeah. You see what's very much like a chess game played out and has been was in the midst of being played. Let's see here. Here we are. Let's see here. The checkered board has. It's very much like chess. There are two sets of playing pieces, one made of shale, the other of chalk. They're sculpted in the form of what looks to be elven creatures. One side is cloven-hooved creatures with wild beards and hair, and the other is smaller, what looks to be smaller, almost goblin-like creatures. Yes.
centaurs and goblins, maybe? I don't believe I'm familiar. Would I be
The
familiar with this game as a former noble?
um you'd be familiar with a game that looks quite like it, which would be chess. Now you don't know exactly what this game plays as, but based off of what you're looking at, it's very much like a chessboard.
I don't recognize these kind of pieces for this particular game.
Do you want to make a you do see the pieces in a mid-play arrangement. Do you want to make an insight check on what's going on?
I would I would love to make an insight check. What is my insight? That is also a flat roll.
Mhm.
13. Uh wait, doesn't my crown give me a +1 to these?
It could. Yeah.
Let me hang on, I gotta check the
Also,
description.
wait, no, the stone of good luck, the stick of
No,
good luck is gone by now.
yeah it is. No, that's saving throws. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I wanted to check. I need to remove that toy spider. I don't have that anymore. I gave that
Mhm.
to a kid. Uh,
Okay.
I still have one sycamore seed left.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I have a clockwork frog. Hold on.
Mhm. Oh. It looks like a very intense game being put in place.
Hmm. This game is rather close, actually. For the hoof marks, does it look like it was a set of 4 hooves or
No, a set of two.
so a satyr maybe? Hmm. But you only found one set of hoof prints,
Yeah, it looks
which
like
could.
it's the person who, or yeah, the person who stamped out the fire. Apparently.
Hmm. Well, someone was here playing this odd game of chess. Do either of you recognize this particular game given the difference in the pieces?
Well, if it's anything, it might be Chords and Briganox. Amador speaks up.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Um, well, it's actually, from what I hear, not too dissimilar from chess.
It does look like a game of chess, and this one looks like a very close game,
Mm,
assuming the rules work the same.
yes, well, if we interrupted something, it might be best not to move any pieces unless you know which side's going to win.
Well, I don't know the particular rules of this game.
No, don't know. We also don't know who's. We also don't. We might not want to mess with that.
Hmm. I think I would agree with that. I didn't intend to interrupt somebody's game to begin with. We will get no more information here, and it seems the party or parties have left for the time being and likely won't return until we are gone.
Which is a shame. Still, I guess we're off to the next space.
Yes, we have plenty more to do and little time to do it. We have a hag, my own people to deal with that you've agreed to help me with.
Yes.
What does a 4 get me, John?
Okay. As you begin your way to continue on, you come across a goblin who is holding a kite up in the air. The goblin girl looks very, very distressed. As you approach, the
Found it. Found it on the map.
let me see here.
It's straight north.
Mm-hmm. No. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Boop.
Perfect.
So. So yeah. As you approach, she goes, My arms are so very sore. I don't want to fly this kite anymore. But if I let go of this string, Creeping Lynn says I'll become an old thing. The curse comes from those 5 blue bows, but they won't come off while the wind blows.
What are you talking about?
She is, sure enough, as you kind of look, there are 5 blue bows on the string up next to the kite. And, as the kite, as the wind is blowing, the kite is, just kind of flying up there.
What kind of curse is this?
I know, but I can't let go. If I let go, I'll become old.
And who said that?
Creeping Lynn. The bitter end?
I'm afraid I don't know the name.
Probably the monikers of the hag that rules this area. Actually, bitter end is one of the monikers of Indolin Moongrave.
Oh, for the love of... She will burn in hellfire. Do we
Please
have
help.
any way to destroy those stupid ribbons from here?
Let's see here. I mean, if you could fly, you could probably untie the bows from the string yourself.
Sorry, can't fly.
Not gonna use your monarch.
Quit trying to force me to use them, John.
Well, the only other means, like, one of the big problems is if the goblin is no longer flying the kite, then the curse takes effect. So, destroying the bows could basically break off the string and send the kite going flying away.
Which is what I was worried about. Hang on. sense to deal with it. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Silva looks at Paulinetta and then shakes her head and looks back at the bows as she kind of thinks. I'm not sure how exactly we're going to deal with this. We can't leave the child here to deal with this. That would be
Elcor is
absurd.
approaching the child, going, there, we'll figure things out. I'm gonna try a persuasion check. Okay, yeah.
You got denied.
He is denied, and so he's she goes, but how will we get the kite down to drop the to untie the bows? It's not gonna work. And the
I will
wind
walk over.
picks up a little bit more.
Darling, you don't have to worry about that. And as I say this, large, beautiful black and red butterfly wings sprout from my back, looking very much like a hell butterfly's wings. I will fly up there and untie those blasted ribbons and free you from this curse. I will pat the child on the head and then fly up there.
Okay.
I'm not happy with this, John. I want you aware, I'm not happy with this. You're lucky I'm innately a good person and wouldn't leave the child to its fate, because technically Silva probably would.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
I can't bring myself to do that, even to a goblin child, okay?
Okay. So, let's see here. Oh, well, actually, before you do that, can I have you make another insight roll real quick?
Before I pop the wings?
Yeah,
sure.
before you pop the wings.
I believe that's a flat roll, but I'm gonna double check it. Yep, flat roll. 7!
Damn it. So, you'll pop the
Okay,
wings.
this color is going into... Yeah, this is going in dice jail. We'll do orange. That's going to dice jail. I have not rolled decent tonight at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm practically right there with you.
Yeah, that's true. So I pop the wings and I'll fly up there and untie the ribbons.
Okay, well, as you do manage to untie, let's see here.
And before I fly back, I will circle the kite itself to make sure there are no other hidden ribbons.
There are no extra ribbons. You do manage to untie them, and when the goblin can finally release the kite, she does. She is feeling much better, but she but she seems like she goes, thank you, miss. I think I'm gonna find a cave to hide in. I don't want to go back to the theater with Creeping Lynn.
You don't return there, child. It's better to be safe than sorry.
But
Actually, are you from the Feywilds?
oh yeah, my parents are here. Live here.
Do you know where?
Oh the stagehands at the. I don't know why I'm suddenly southern. The stagehands at the at Creeping Lynn's Theater.
Then it seems to reunite you. I will need to deal with the hag.
Here, I had this in my pocket as thanks for helping me. And she hands you a. Let me see here. A child's parasol covered in moss and leaves.
I will take it, smile, and offer her the clockwork frog.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Don't have anything else I could give you.
This is a gift, honey. Don't worry about. Did you just. Don't worry about returning it. Sometimes some people just want to see a smile.
Okay. And she gives a smile.
Silva will smile back, stand up, and look to the girl with the mask. We are bringing the child with us. She is
Oh.
not to be anywhere near combat if it kicks off. And once we
no.
have dealt with the
I
hag,
can find a cave to actually hide in. I know a safe place.
and you can get back when I've dealt with the hag.
Yes. I'm pretty
All
sure
right.
I'll know when the hag is dealt with. She makes sure that it's always cloudy and stormy.
All right. Then make sure you return to your parents once I've killed the hag.
All right. Thank you.
Silva will again smile, pat the child, and go to leave.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Silva's got some amazing wings.
Yes, she does.
I need these to become a permanent part of her character somehow. You know, maybe that'd be a better decision than just taking the crown. Just, I want these wings.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
So,
I mean, I've already got the crown.
yeah, you've already got the crown. Let's see here. As you begin traveling, you come across a large lake. 8 columns of rock reach skyward, forming a ring around a deep crater lake. Rough-hewn steps spiral up each of the columns, and a rowboat is moored on the lake shore next to one of them. A torch-bearing figure trudges up the stairs on the column nearest to the rowboat. 8 winged beasts with antlers shout and howl with laughter as they circle and wheel around it.
Are my wings still active?
No.
Damn you, John.
I know, I'm sorry.
I will forever be salty with you for making me waste a use of my wings.
I didn't make you waste the wings.
And what was I supposed to do? Let the child age?
Well, there was plenty of ways. Unfortunately, you were not able to figure out how to save the child without using the wings.
You're never gonna live this down, John. Still not as bad as what you did to my adoptive child, but you'll never live this down, John.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
For anyone who doesn't catch that reference, please see our first story where we had to deal with the miracle.
Yeah! In my Blasphemous inspired campaign.
Moving right on along, I will walk over towards the torchbearer. Again, gesturing for Zarek to go left and Elkhart to keep right. But I will also gesture them backwards a little bit in order to keep the group behind us safe. as we approach.
As you approach, you see a somewhat tired-looking elvish figure. Despite some of the wear and tear on his clothing, he looks rather princely. In fact, he's very well dressed and has what looks to be a leafed circlet around his brow. And he goes, welcome, travelers. I'm sorry, I doubt you'll find any good use here. The Fey beacons are being haunted by these terrible creatures.
You mean the annoying laughing ones there?
Yeah, yes. They put out any fires that I start. I need all of the fires in these of the beacons started before I can go home.
All right. How many of them are there?
There are 8 total.
8 total. I will turn to the group. Polynetta, you and your husband should go with Clabberclaw and the young missus and find a hiding spot.
I understand your. How do you intend to assist? But pray,
Sir, I suggest you go with them.
I see. Then I will take this opportunity to take a break.
Most wise, sir.
And he does take some time. And you are going to provoke the creatures into attacking?
How far are they?
Well, let me see here.
The better question is, how far is the closest one?
Mm-hmm. Give me a moment. Well, currently the closest one. Let's see here. What? Here.
Oh, hey, there's a map for that. God damn, there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
There are people on this map that should have already left.
I know. I'm getting there. They're hiding away.
Is that weird one there, the mask for the
No.
little girl?
No, it's
The fuck was that one?
It's the oil can. It's Squirt. He
Oh,
helped
I forgot I had him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, there's quite a few of them.
Yeah. The only one I'm missing right now is the elf with the moon mask.
Yeah, that was the one I was asking about. Okay. Hopefully these won't be too terribly dangerous. Is there one? Ah. Is there one with, wonderful. That is a weird mask. Anyway, is there one within 30 feet? We'll start there.
Give me a moment. Let me double check something. Yes, actually. All of them are at minimum 30 feet away.
So they're all 30 feet or closer to my current position.
Oh no, I said at minimum, so they could be 30 feet or farther.
Okay.
I imagine we're going to be rolling initiative.
Yes, I'm deciding how I want to kick this off. I don't feel like wasting a spell slot, so Sacred Flame has a range of 60 feet.
Okay, well, let's
That
roll
is the.
initiative.
Yeah. Let's see here. What is my initiative modifier? +3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I have 17 dex. I so miss rolling that with advantage. Hey, 15.
Nice. Give me a
Why
moment.
can I not edit my...
You should be
Oh,
able
because
to.
I don't have control of my token.
Ah, why don't you have control over your token? You should have
Because you
control.
probably put a new token on the map instead of copy
I
pasting an old one.
probably did. It did look like such a thing happened.
Wonderful. 15. 66. That is 66. I believe I have 5 seals now. I'm going to double check that really quick. 2, 4. Yep, I got 5 seals now. Save setting. Oh, actually,
You should be level
before
6 if I remember correctly, right?
level 7, I leveled up twice.
Oh yeah, you leveled up twice. Cool.
Yes. Before I kick off combat, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to touch myself and use a bonus action to cast Shadow Shroud with fuck that guy. To use my Shadow Shroud ability. So this consumes one of my shields and seals, and as a bonus action, I can expend my seal to weave a mantle of semi-solid shadows around myself or a creature I touch, and the target gains +2 bonus to AC for 1 minute.
Nice.
That was the last feature I sent you when we kicked off last time.
Nice.
Seeing that would be the signal for Elkhart and
Zarek.
how do I keep forgetting? Thank you. How do I keep doing that?
I don't know.
Like, I'll say it just fine for like 30 minutes, and then it'll just completely leave my head.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So Zarek and Elkhart would easily be able to see me do this and know to kick off combat.
Mm-hmm.
If they roll better than me. Fucking Zarek.
Oh
Oblivious not paying attention.
no. Yeah. Yeah. He's this time a little slow on the uptake.
Ooh, I could be mean. So I know the command spell. Would grovel make them fall to the ground? Because it says the target falls prone and then ends its turn.
Possibly, yeah. Now, how many can you grovel at once?
Oh, no, it's just a simple command spell at the first level.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the second level lets you like target an additional creature, right? So can you do multiple, or can you only do one right now?
I have second level spell slots.
Okay. So at the most, you can
But
command 2 to grovel.
yes. Let's see here. Do I have... Why do I not have... At higher levels, and you cast the spell, second level slot higher, you can affect one additional creature for each slot above the first, and the creature must be within 30 feet of each other when you target them. So I could affect up to 2 creatures within 30 feet of each other, and they've got to be within 60 feet of me.
Yep.
Let's see here. My AC is currently 21, so you know what? I'm gonna risk it with a second level spell slot and use the command word grovel on two of them that are within 60 feet of me and within 30 feet of each other to cause them to just plummet. It is a wisdom saving throw.
So which two are you going for?
Um, can I reach this one back out here over the
Yeah.
water?
Yeah.
Hitting the water should still deal damage from their height, right?
Yeah. It should.
That's all I need to know. Yeah, I'll hit these back two right here with
Okay, cool.
grovel.
Cool. And wisdom saves?
Yes, and then I will slap a seal on both of them. That fails.
That will succeed, I believe. Unless.
Yes, my save DC is only 16.
Okay, only one of them fails, and they are going to take 8d6. Yeah, 8d6.
God damn!
damage.
How high above? How far down is that water? Damn!
About 50 feet below you guys.
God damn! I didn't realize it was that far of a drop. I made a good decision. Not bad either.
You see blood beginning to form in the water as it plummets to the ground.
Nah, all I see is that thing just drops like a freaking rock, and I hear splat.
Yep, you hear a splat. Congratulations, you just commanded a fireball on one creature. Alrighty.
Yeah. So all everyone else saw was me point at that bird and then the other one and say grovel and point down, and only one of them dropped.
Yeah. Elkhorn is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, and then hold, kind of look at one of them and then hold his action. And it is your turn.
Yeah, let me hear it. You offer a creature a compelling challenge. If you have no allies within 5 feet of you, choose one creature within range who can see and hear you. Must succeed a charisma saving throw or answer your challenge to fight you. For this duration, you gain +2 bonus to your AC, and the target has disadvantage on attack rolls on creatures other than you. The first time the target tries to move away from you on a turn, they must succeed a charisma saving throw. Their speed comes 0 until the start of their next turn. And this spell ends if you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target. Okay. Infernal Challenge, while fun, is not going to be useful for this fight. So I am going to instead use another second level spell slot for Mirror Image.
Okay, cool.
I will find a symbol to use for Mirror Image, and I am concentrating on that. Mirror Image is concentration, right? Because that's what I have it labeled as.
Let me double check. Spells. Let's see here. Mirror image. Mirror image is not concentration.
Why the fuck is this marked as concentration then?
I don't know.
I didn't think it was, which is why it threw me off that it was marked as concentration. Yeah, that is to help me deal with in case they manage to hit me.
Yep. That is gonna be important. Well, let's start with the beast. Oh, yep.
And I can only place one seal per turn, so I don't think I placed any.
Okay.
I said I was going to, and then that creature fell and died, and I wanted to place it on both. I realized I can't do that because I'm dumb. So only the one that didn't fall, so that one has a seal on him.
Okay. Boop.
That is important for if that one gets attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for marking it.
You're welcome. Okay, well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And he is going to dive down and attack you.
AC of 21 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he somehow manages to hit me, I'm just gonna parry it.
Okay. Gonna make...
Assuming he doesn't get stupidly high over my thing.
We're gonna start with a gore attack. That misses.
Nope.
Then he is going to talon attack you.
Nope.
And that misses. Wonderful. Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Makes a melee attack reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class. Okay.
You are being attacked.
So that would give me a +3 to my AC, which is currently 21. Miss.
And then 17 to hit.
Also miss.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay, I am loving this mantle ability. I got to pick between a handful of them when I leveled up. I'm glad I picked this one.
Mm-hmm. He's diving. So.
Nope.
And then. Wow.
Nope.
Okay. This one is attacking Elkhorn.
That means Elkhorn gets to hit him because he was holding an action.
Yes. And Elkhorn had held an action for that specific one. So, first, Elkhorn. Does he have a shield? He has a shield. So, first, keeps this. Elkhorn. Cool, he hits. Okay, he does 7 damage. He did something.
Elkhorn did all of 7 damage. God damn, Elkhorn's about to get his shit rocked.
Yeah. By the way, Elkhorn is supposed to be a fighter. He has -1 to strength.
What?
Just want that to sink in as he's getting attacked.
Why?
Okay, he is definitely getting hit with that. And he is taking that would have been
I haven't used a reaction yet. Hang on. Bidding seal or creature. Yeah, I'm going to expend a seal to reduce that damage by 1d10 plus half my level rounded down.
cool.
So that's 1d10 plus 3.
He takes 16 damage, so
and I reduce it by 8. I cut that in half.
yay.
as I glance over and see this happening, I forgot the fucking orc's name again.
Zarek.
Thank you. Zarek sees me whip my left hand out, pointed towards Elkhart, and sees the bird just kind of divert ever so slightly for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. um,
I have never used this to help Zarek. To be fair, that's also because when Zarek got his ass kicked, I wasn't around.
yeah.
In case he decides to complain about that. 14.
This one is going to fly upwards 30 feet. So
Which one?
the one next to Elkhorn.
The one that just moved?
Not the one that just moved, the one that just finished attacking her. They're diving and
okay.
raising back up. Okay, Elkhorn takes more damage.
Can't do that again, so he takes the full brunt of it.
Yeah.
Did the 3 around me do that as well?
Yeah, they're... Unfortunately for them, they're still right next to you because they had to travel farther to get to you.
Oh, okay, wonderful. I have a spell for this.
Yeah.
It's a shame you can't upcast cantrips. That would be hilarious.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he takes 17. He is not quite bloodied yet. It does rise up 34 feet in the air. And 5, 10, 15. It's diving down. And
shouldn't the one you're on be the one down here?
Apparently not. 16 misses.
Oh, you just moved the wrong one earlier. Okay.
Might have. 13 misses. So, 5, 15, 20, 30. And then dives down to hit you. 10. Miss. Okay.
Seeing this situation and watching Elkhorn get beat on. Go help Elkhorn, Zarek.
I don't have any easy methods. I have an idea, though. I can't do any ranged. Let's see here. So. He is going to come behind this one. And he is going to try and garrote it. Wow! A natural fucking one. Okay. It's Elkhorn's turn. He has a recharge. He doesn't get it back. He's holding his action. It's your turn.
God, why can't I find? Apparently, I don't have the upgraded part written down for this cantrip. Give me a second. That's a 1d6, so 2d6 at the 5th level. That was what I needed. Okay, not my most damaging, but it'll work. I'm going to cast Word of Radiance, which is a
Mhm.
5-foot emanation around me.
Mm-hmm.
I need all of them to make Constitution saving throws.
Cool. Let's see here.
As there's a burst of like vibrant red light from me.
1, 2,
Fail.
3,
Mhm.
4. What's the last one?
Is that the one with my seal on it?
Yes.
I'm gonna burn my seal to make it disadvantage. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. It's only supposed to be +1. So yeah. He fails.
Okay, they take 2d6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage.
Almost min-max. It wasn't much.
Mhm.
And they're all like right on me, aren't they?
Yes.
Bloody hell. Okay. Let's see. You can unmark that purple one.
One moment.
That'll give me 3 opportunity attacks if I move. Fuck, I'll take the risk. I'm gonna step here. Go ahead and make your opportunity attacks.
1.
Miss.
2. That
21 is my AC, so that one actually hits. But I've got to roll a d6 because of my thing. Because there are 3 images. You hit one of my images. I have 2 images left. And 3. That misses. Okay, and I will touch Elcord. Stop being dramatic. And I will use my bonus action to also use Shadow Shroud on him, as he gets a semi-solid mantle of shadow that gives him +2 AC for 1 minute.
Okay. He has 20 AC now.
I watched him get beat on, and I'm like, stop that. He's just confused.
The Periton rises 30 feet and dives down again. You do not get an attack of opportunity because it has flyby.
Makes sense.
It is going to make 2 attacks at you. 1.
Miss.
2.
Also miss.
You know what? I'm going to change colors real quick.
Dice jail. Dice jail.
Tired of this shit. This one rises up and yep. Next one is that one. Yeah, it rises up and dives down on Zarek. Miss. Wait. No, that just hit. Zarek is going
14
to
hit Zarek.
Yeah, 14 hit Zarek, and Zarek is going to uncanny dodge that. So that's the gore
Zarek
attack.
better uncanny dodge that shit.
Good thing he did too. That was 20
God,
damage.
you did roll high on that.
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge, what, cuts that in half?
Yeah. Alrighty. the next one is going to dive up, fly up, dive down, and attack you. Miss.
Miss. Miss.
Well, that's 23 to hit.
21. Yeah, but I have 21 AC. I'm gonna add 3 because I'm gonna parry, so that's still a miss.
You still have your mirror images, right?
I do, but I can use my reaction instead to avoid wasting one of my mirror images.
That is a point.
And that bumps my AC up to 24 for until the start of my next turn.
So,
as I just parry them.
One is going to be attacking Elkhorn. He is going to attack it back.
Plus, I get 1 free use of shield a day, and I haven't used that yet either.
16. He hit. He does 6 damage to it.
He has no extra modifier. Bloody hell.
The Fairyton is attacking him. Miss. Miss. I did get them mixed up a little bit. Oh well. This one's going to fly up and down on Zarek.
Ow. Are they trying to hit me or Zarek? Damn. This color change was a good idea for you.
Yeah, 22
God
damage. Zarek ain't looking good. And a second attack. That hits Zarek.
I've already used my reaction. I can't help him.
Zarek is down.
Oh, for the love of...
There we go. But that was their turn. These last two are going after Alcorn. They are diving down on him. Miss.
Remember, Alcorn's got 20 AC.
Miss, yep. Miss. Miss. Alrighty. Death save for Zarek. Cool.
By Osmodeus, he better roll a 20.
He did not.
Is he looking better or worse?
I mean, he seems to be okay-ish, but his face is in the dirt. Or in the stone.
I mean, he kind of asked for that, but yeah.
Yep. These things are... Oh, he gets back. He's going to do the same thing he did first turn and hold his action, because these three still flew back up away from him. And
are the ones that... Did the ones around me also fly back up?
No. They had to fly up, then go back down, so they're still right next to you.
Oh, goody. So, I should go help Zarek up, because I don't want him to die.
Yeah.
But I also need to deal with the birds around me. So I'm gonna make 2 attacks. This first one is going to be a Vengeful Blade attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the one directly south of my token.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 just misses.
I'm gonna strangle you, John.
What?
6. Alright, and then just a standard piercing thrust.
That does hit.
1d8 plus 3 piercing, magical damage. Fuck you, dice! Hang on. Inventory. Nope, I don't have any potions. Well, I do have some potions, just none that would be helpful here.
Mm-hmm.
What about abilities? Do I have anything else? Let's see here. I've only got 1 seal left, so I'm trying to hold off on using it. Let's see here, I've done my 2 attacks. 1 was a cantrip. I'm stupid.
Mm-hmm.
When I did my Word of Radiance earlier, I could have also still made a sword attack.
Yeah.
Class feature lets me make a cantrip and a
Mm-hmm.
normal attack in 1 turn as part of my extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
I should have hit them. Well, that's my turn. That's all I can really do. If Zarek doesn't stabilize on his next turn, I'll go over there and heal him on my turn.
If he gets a chance, these guys might go for the kill.
Can I taunt them into not going for the kill?
You can try. What are you going to do to taunt them?
I will look at them as they down Zarek. I'm gonna sigh and go, I guess that's just more bird meat for me tonight.
Okay. Make a persuasion check. I'm gonna say.
Boo.
Boo.
Maybe this color needs to go to dice jail too.
Yeah.
The only thing that carried that is the fact that I have +8.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. So, let's see here. You hear both of these two say, "How dare you! We were great once. We're still great, and yet you wish to eat us?" So,
Well, now your dinner.
and
One hand on her hip and just sword kind of held off to one side.
so, this one, this one will fly up and attack you. Fly up, dive back down. Ooh, 23.
Parry. We'll bring my AC up to 24.
Nice. Attack.
It comes flying down, and I just flick it to the side
That
and
misses.
redirect the attack.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, I messed up their trajectory bad.
Yeah. attack. Miss.
Nope.
Miss.
Nope.
Attack.
Nope.
Miss.
Nope.
No. Okay. That.
I love having stupidly high AC.
Mm-hmm. The one right next to Elkhorn is going to dive down and attack him again. He is declared attack, kicks off.
Wow.
It fails. He
You
is
roll
being attacked.
amazingly for all the enemies.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, that is... 12 damage to him.
I can't really help you right now.
Miss. Okay. You are being attacked. Natural 20.
That's gonna hurt. I was right.
31 damage.
That brings me down to 35. Oh, wait. I gotta roll a d6 first. See if he hit me or one of my mirrors.
Yeah. Ooh.
Damn it. Yep, I'm at 35.
Ooh.
That hurt.
And
I'm not bloodied, but damn, that hurt.
do you still have... Okay, cool.
Yeah, parry is effective until the start of my next turn.
Mm-hmm. Attack. Attack. Nice, nice. And attack. And attack. Nice, nice. Elkhorn still yet lives. For Zarek here. Okay, cool. He's beginning to, his breathing is becoming shallower but steadier. The bleeding
So did he
seems
stabilize?
to have closed. Not quite.
Nice.
He still seems to be, he could still take a turn.
I need him to survive long enough for us to finish this shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Elkhorn gets it back. He does the same thing. Okay, it's your turn.
See here. So
Will hit Elkhorn if you do Word of Radiance.
So, Word of Radiance is a creature of your choice that you
Good.
can see.
Cool. Making sure.
So, and that's the 5-foot radius, technically.
But still, I'm going to say it technically hits all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I did it diagonally, it would.
Mm-hmm.
But the way we've declared our rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. All 4 of them need to make
Con saves?
con saves. Con saves.
1,
Fail.
2,
Fail.
3,
Fail.
4. Just succeeds.
Succeeds. It just succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that guy doesn't take any damage, but everyone else takes 14.
That's nice.
And which one succeeded?
This
Which one looks like it isn't hurt by the red burst?
This one.
Okay, I'm gonna shank that one.
Okay.
Stealing from Marquez. Let's go.
Nice, that's a hit.
1d8 plus 3 magical piercing. That is 6 magical piercing.
Okay, wonderful.
I told you, you're just dinner.
Sit here. Okay. Okay, cool. Well.
Oh, I bloodied all 4 of them. Nice.
Oh, actually, sorry, this last one's not bloodied.
Yeah, I didn't think so, which is why I was a little surprised to see that one with the red dot.
Okay, fly up, fly down, attack, attack, attack. That's supposed to be a +5. That still fails to hit. Do you parry?
I'm gonna shield this time.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you know what? I am just gonna parry to save the spell slot, because even shielding wouldn't save me from a nat 20.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna parry.
The next one. Fail. Fail. The next one. Fail. Fail. The next one is attacking Elkhorn. Elkhorn gets his attack off.
Finally.
That's gonna hit. So.
Elkhorn finally did something. Oh, you finally managed to land a hit. Wonderful.
I've landed 2 hits in this combat so far. I've missed only
He just
once
raises
out of my
an
3.
eyebrow.
I've
She just raises an eyebrow surrounded by bloodied birds and having killed one already.
Don't look at me that way. I'm the weakest member of my group.
I can tell.
Let me see here. Okay, you are being attacked, and then it's Elkhorn again. 19 misses. 20 misses.
I thought my thing only brought his AC up to 20. Or was that on me?
That was on you.
Oh yeah, that misses then.
Then the next 2 are on Elkhorn. $21 and 9, so oh, Elkhorn is now down.
He is a lump of fools.
It was that moment of turning to tell you that he was the weakest of his member that they got a lucky hit in and got him. And this one is now attacking you. Miss.
Shrug. More meat for me.
Okay, it is Zarek's turn. Oh. He's beginning to take a turn. He's beginning to regress in his recovery.
God damn it. So that's what? 2 successes, 1 fail?
basically from what you know, it is Elkhorn's turn. Oh, he's bleeding bad. That got a vein.
Did you roll a fucking nat 1?
No.
What you described it as? God bless.
I could have described it worse. It is your turn.
Fucking idiots. Surrounded by fucking idiots. Word of Radiance. So go ahead and give me those con saves.
5 now.
Yes.
1. Fail. Oh, just succeed. Just succeed.
2 just succeed.
Fail. 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 Okay.
That's it. My spell save DC is 8.
Plus your proficiency, plus your charisma.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16 would be correct. I don't know why I don't trust my character sheet sometimes. Alright, so all of them but 2?
Yeah, well, all of the 3 of them failed.
Oh,
yeah.
I think that's supposed to be, yeah, D6s. Okay.
Are they supposed to be D6s?
Yeah.
Oops.
Why?
Last time you rolled D8s.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oops.
Yeah, no. D8 is for my Vengeful Blade and my Rapier. Sacred Flame is also D8. And then Chill Touch is D10s. This is the only thing I have that deals D6s. Whoops. Well, I'm gonna jab the one directly to my south with my Rapier.
Okay,
if I can hit him. Try to finish it off.
You hit.
D8 plus 6. 5 damage.
And that finishes him off.
1 for the grill.
So, 2 of them are still on Elkhorn. You have a feeling at least one of them will be focusing on Elkhorn and will need to take some convincing because Elkhorn actually did some damage to him before. Yeah?
She's gonna turn to him and go, "The moment you focus on the dead man, I will be taking you for dinner."
Make an intimidation check.
That is also a plus 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Roll. Blue! Do I have a remedy for this?
Well, I mean, you've used 2 of your actions. If you had a potion in your pocket, you could bonus action. No, it would be an action to give it to somebody else, I think. No, well, technically, it's a bonus action to use a potion now. Period. That's what 5.5 says. Wrong one. That was music. Musica.
I want to be cheeky.
How do you want to be cheeky?
I don't have a potion.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is instead I'm gonna feed him an elder cap and just make it look like he rapidly starts to age.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to dissuade it that way.
Okay.
Make him look unappetizing. I have removed one from my inventory.
Okay. And yeah, he looks much older than he used to.
I'll just make him rot before you can mess with him then.
Make
Your
a
attention
deception
should
check.
be here. Let me double check, but I think that is also a plus. It is a plus
Do so
8.
with advantage.
19, let's
Nice.
go.
Okay, cool. All right.
That's one way to get their attention.
That is one way. Okay, well, you are being attacked now. You have now all of them on your ass.
I've got to imagine what this looks like from the rest of the group watching this at a distance.
In fact, actually, considering that...
What? I told them to hide. They shouldn't be anywhere near being targeted. You there, John?
Okay, cool. At the start of the next round, do that. Okay, cool.
Well, again, they shouldn't be anywhere close enough to be targets, John.
Oh, don't worry. Those 2 attacks missed. Next 2 attacks miss. This one is convinced, so it flies down to miss and miss. Miss. 23 to hit. Do you parry it?
Parry.
It will be attacking you. Don't worry that I've... There.
Alright.
And one last. Okay, cool.
Now I need all of them to make that dexterity saving throw.
Do that. Death save.
Oh, right. Zarek and them have death saves to make.
Zarek's breath, it becomes much, much more heavy, and he's beginning to look very pale.
And hit the other one.
The other one. Oh. He's looking a little better.
Good. My turn?
Not quite. I need to do something real quick. 12. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. It is now your turn.
Oh, that fucking idiot's gonna get killed. Okay. I'm gonna take all the opportunity attacks except one as I move 5,
Oh,
10,
do
15.
you know he's about to do this?
That depends on how well I can see what he's doing. I told them to hide, so unless I see him actively moving, I have no idea.
Then
I see him meta-wise in the turn order.
You don't see him moving, so you don't know he's there. So.
That's exactly why I made the comment I did and went on with what I was doing.
Yeah. So you're taking...
shit doesn't listen.
I'm
taking all the opportunity attacks but one.
Mm-hmm.
As I move here. I will shield that.
Okay. You have 25
as a
AC.
reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will burn a first level spell slot reaction as I move away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well. Now we're rolling to see if there's any any
save your crit.
20s. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to cast another first level Cure Wounds on Zarek, which is 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 5.
Okay.
And as soon as he wakes up, I'm going to look down at him and go, "Oh, shut up and go join the others that are hiding."
All right, boss. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn. She is just so done with. Wait, hang on. Before that, so that they don't go back over to him, I'm going back to my original spot and go, "Now back to as we were. I'm not done with you lot."
Okay. Miss.
My shield is technically down now, by the way.
Is it?
And I should have my reaction. Depends if do I keep the shield up for all their attacks?
Yeah.
Because I used it as a reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
That nat 20
only
hit,
ends
so let me
until
roll a
the
d6.
beginning of your next turn.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, I'm down to 2 more mirrors.
Nice.
Or was it 3 mirrors and I get 1 more? I gotta look.
Total of 3 mirrors, I think.
Duplicate until the spell ends.
Yeah, 3. You have 1 mirror left.
Okay, yeah, I have 1 mirror left. Okay, cool. This is why I love this spell, especially for my build.
Miss. 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 And miss. Okay. Amador comes charging. Lady Silva, I'll assist you. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What was his name again? Alejandro?
Amador.
Amador. Amador, I swear by all that is going to burn in hellfire, you better not.
He is going to
Disobey.
He is going to disobey you in favor of assisting you, and he is going to sling a seed at the nearest Periton.
Okay, oh, you're double. No.
Let's see here.
Did I not add it? A 7th level class feature.
He could actually do this. It's one less, but he's got more visual. He's actually going to target this one. And nope, that's the wrong one. Allow him not to have yeah. He has disadvantage, but he doesn't have to deal with. Unfortunately, that misses. You see a little kind of almost like dart fly by the Periton as he begins rushing in. Zarek is going to go, okay, boss. He gets up. 5, 10, 15. Elkhorn.
You have full conduit dice, which are D10. The number of infernal conduit dice in your pool.
Okay.
Convenient.
After getting better, Elkhorn's condition worsens.
Yeah, of course it does. I'll pick him up next.
It is your turn.
So you're at the 7th level. I have 4 dice. Okay. That's as an action. You get to... Hey, these things are within 5 feet of me, right?
Yes, they are.
Because I've been popping them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna reach out, put my hand on this one, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. As I'm gonna burn 2d10 of my infernal conduit. He fails. So let me make sure I got my numbers right. As an action, you touch another creature and spend 1 or more of your pool of dice. The target must make a Constitution saving throw against your save DC. A creature can willingly fail this saving throw. Roll the spent dice and choose one of the following effects. I'm going with Devour. On a failed save, the target takes necrotic damage equal to the total you rolled, and you regain hit points equal to that total. On a successful save, the target takes half damage and you regain hit points equal to the damage the target took. Save or fail: if the target chooses to fail the saving throw, the necrotic damage can't be reduced in any way. When you reach the 11th level, which I'm not that level, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to regain 2d10 hit points, and they're going to take 2d10 necrotic. 14.
Okay. It is dead as it withers.
Wait. Don't do that. That's not what I was going to do this turn.
Okay.
Hang on. I completely forgot I'm supposed to be healing Elkhorn.
Yeah.
I almost let him die.
This fucker.
I touch Elkhart. He heals for 17, and I'm going to tell him the same thing. Get your ass back to the group and avoid getting killed. You're just in my way.
Okay. Sure. But yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn, is to keep him from basically dying.
Okay. Okay, well. They are going to be attacking you now. D20. Starting with the top one. Miss. Miss. Cool. Miss. Oh, miss and natural 20.
I still have one more mirror.
Okay.
It shatters.
Nice.
My mirror image is gone.
Nice. That's good.
Mirror image for the win. Let's go.
Mirror image for the fucking win. Attack. Attack. Oh no.
Oh, come on. Okay, this is gonna hurt. I'm going to burn my last seal, which is the sole reason I saved it.
Uh-huh.
And use my reaction to reduce the incoming damage by 1d10 plus 3.
Okay. 24.
Reduced by 7.
That's going to be 17 damage to you.
Wait.
Should be 18 health left.
Yep, that is exactly right. I am now finally looking hurt.
Do you... It was a reaction to burn that, right?
Yep, that was my reaction.
That second attack hits, though, then.
What second attack? 23? God! You know what? I think I'd rather take the full brunt of the attack. So I still take the same amount of damage.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. But that's over 2 attacks.
Oh well.
At least.
Yeah, instead of all at once.
Oops.
What are you doing, John? Quit simulating my death.
That's not my fault. I'm sorry. I meant something else. 1 second. 21.
Miss.
Okay. And miss. Okay. Now we have 1. Holy
I'm
shit.
dead.
Okay.
What is with you and nat 20s all of a sudden? You just got 3 back to back.
I don't
Even
know.
statistically, that shouldn't have been possible.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious.
Hang on, let me see if there's anything I can do. I don't think there is. Unless I get the chance to use that infernal conduit that I plan to use, but I chose to save Elkhart. Nope, I don't have anything.
Okay.
Hang on. Nope.
I'm gonna check something.
As this happens, all Zarek hears, damn you, Zarek, and then just
Oh. Elkhorn jumps over you.
Really?
Yes.
I swear if Elkhorn turns out to have a fucking potion on him, I'm gonna be more irritated than anything.
Miss. And then the final one is going to be miss, but hit. $16. Elkhorn is not looking great, but he's just like he's still alive.
Why did it get advantage on Elkhorn?
Because he's prone. He's still lying down over you.
Okay. Okay, I see. I see.
5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see the distance he has.
Is he finally out of disadvantage range?
He is out of disadvantage range.
What happened to all your
This
nat
is-
20s, John?
I know, right? Like, so, Zarek kind of looks behind and goes, for fuck's sake. 5, 15, 20. He is going to attack this one with a dagger. Let me see here. Okay. He stabs this one in the back and kills it. Then jumps to the next one. Okay.
I found your nat 20, John.
Yeah, I know, right?
God bless. That's a decent amount of damage
kills
on D4s.
this one now. It's now Elkhorn's turn. Real quick. Yep. He's going to stand up. And he's going to attack the weakest looking one. He is going to get advantage on it.
Why does he get advantage? His ability back?
Yeah, his ability's back.
Nice. A 12.
That just misses. It is now your turn. Go ahead and make a death save.
Still can't believe how many nat took.
You are back up with 1 HP.
I'm up.
He is moved out of your space. Go ahead and...
Okay. So how this happens is actually gonna be pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
All right, I'm game. Let's go. My eyes snap open, my hand shoots up, and I grab the leg of the one to the north of me, and I'm gonna burn all 4 of these dice.
Yeah.
I need. What was that saving throw? I need a Constitution saving throw.
It is
Fail.
a failure.
It rapidly withers as I stand. panting. I'm not done with you.
Okay, it is very hurt by that.
But I am now up. And that was my actual action.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's see here. This one's going to attack back at you. First attack.
Parry.
Parry. Second
I can't
attack.
use shield again. That misses. I'm out of spell slots. I can only use shield for free once a day.
Mm-hmm.
So that hits.
That just hits.
Yeah, that just hits. I'm sitting at 24.
Okay,
So
that's
15.
That was the first of his attacks. Miss. The weakest one is going to attack Elkhorn. Miss. Miss. This one's going to circle back and attack Zarek. You do get an attack.
It left my attack. Oh,
yes.
I used my reaction. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
It
Zarek
hits him.
gets hit.
At least it's the 2d4 damage and not the fucking gore.
Well, yeah. Problem is, their dive attacks. Ooh.
I thought the first one's the dive attack, which missed.
The
so that
first
second
time
one, which is a 19.
Yeah. Let me read
The
this.
one the first time.
If the Periton is flying and dives at least 30 feet straight towards the target and then hits it with a melee attack, the attack deals an extra 2d8 damage to the target.
Okay, so as long as it's an attack out of the two, it doesn't matter which.
Yes. I am interpreting it as the first melee attack that hits. Because technically, with that both...
If that's how it reads, that's how it goes.
Technically, that means both get the 2 extra d8.
It's just whichever one happens to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see here. Okay. So, 5, 15, 20, 30. He's still unable to melee, so he is going to continue with his sling. The closest one. That misses. Amador, you're doing so much. Zarek is going to hit at the one who attacked him with his dagger. That hits.
He hit.
He doesn't do as much damage because he's hurt. He gets an extra attack in. That just misses. Elkhorn is going to continue his attack on the weakest one. Let's see here if that he gets... No. Okay. Miss. It is your turn.
Okay. Give me those those con saves for those in the 5-foot radius. That'll be the top 3, I think. As I'm going to give them another burst of light. That one saves. Fuck that guy. Fail.
And fail.
Fail. 8 damage.
Okay. One of them burns up and dies.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this one then.
Okay.
with my melee attack. Boo!
Hits. Sadly,
I got
not
robbed.
Sadly, not a natural 20.
I was robbed. 8
But-
more damage.
But you are
Magical
able to
piercing.
finish this one off. Okay.
Finishing that one and panting, I'll look at this one. Once proud and majestic, huh? How'd you end up as birds?
We were enacting truth. Then bitter end changed us into this after one of our performances.
You know, instead of being dicks, if you just asked for help, I'd have told you. I'm going to kill her when we're done here.
Well, they attacked
Like,
you.
she just drops the nobility thing for a
Miss.
moment.
Miss. And then the one below Elkhorn is going to attack Zarek.
And out of seals, if it hits Zarek, that's Zarek gone.
Miss. And hit.
And hit.
And Zarek is down again. And it'll go, See here, Amador is running 5, 10, and attack with his rapier.
His what?
His rapier. Misses. Wonderful, Amador. You're doing so much.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Zarek's not looking too good. Elkhorn is going to first see if he gets his ability back. He does not. Attack the one below him.
He
hits.
finally hit it.
Does 5 damage to it. Does he have any extra attacks? Yes, he does. I've forgotten about his extra attack. That actually hit. It is barely alive. And it is now your
Fucking
turn.
Elkhorn. Fucking Elkhorn. Vengeful Blade.
Okay. Just hits.
I was about to say. 1 necrotic and 8 magical piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the regular piercing attack. I missed.
You missed. Okay. Okay. You are being attacked.
That misses, and it takes 6 necrotic damage.
Nice.
I parried. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to say it, but
That's
yes,
okay.
parry.
Miss. Elkhorn is being attacked this time. Miss. Miss. They're supposed to be +5, but whatever. It is Amador's turn. Please, Amador, tell me you can do something, at least, please. Oh, a natural
Thank
20.
you. Thank you. He did not want to hear what Silva was going to say to him if he didn't do anything after charging over here when I told him not to.
He finally stabs this thing in the heart. And 5, 15, 20, 25, and then 23. And he's going to stay there. Zarek
Needs to make a second death save. I'm out of magic. I can't help him. He doesn't stabilize, or someone doesn't stabilize him. Ain't anything I can do.
He's really not looking good. Elkhorn going to see the situation and going to try and do a medicine check. He fails.
Why is medicine based off of wisdom and not fucking intelligence?
It's your ability to perceive things and feel out.
Nah, that's medical knowledge.
I know. But yeah, it's your turn.
I don't want to die, so I'm gonna stab this thing again with another vengeful blade.
You hit. Okay.
Okay, 4 piercing, 4 necrotic. At least my low damage is fucking consistent, I guess.
I guess.
And then a regular stabby stab. Jesus Christ.
God damn it. Okay. You are being attacked. That's supposed to be 1 extra.
Miss, and it takes 6 more necrotic.
Both miss. And Amidor.
Flower, help
Zarek.
Zarek.
Gonna jump and let me see here. He will go ahead and do that. He will help Zarek. He succeeds. Zarek is stabilized. Okay, Zarek is stabilized. Elkhorn, seeing that things are going well, let's see here. First turn he got it back. Going to attack. He hits. He stabs it, he slashes through this thing and kills it. Well, I apologize for not doing as you said, Lady Silva, but in your situation, I could see that you needed help, and I couldn't let myself stay.
And I got right back up on my own. Though I appreciate the help. In the end, you were both at least semi-useful. And you. She kind of glares at the flower.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For helping Zarek. Now let's go take a rest. I'm tired and I'm in pain. And she kind of limps back to the group.
Elkhorn does the same. And that's where we're going to take a break.
That comeback on my end, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So many nat 20s, and then I just
Yes.
popped right back up. Like, I might be out of spell slots, but I'll be damned if I'm going down here. And managing to get off that bonus action shadow thing, that extra AC saved my ass.
Yeah. So yeah, let me go ahead and set up that we are on a break today. So.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna run and take a leak. I will be right back.
Yep. Break time.
Back. Man, that last fight was brutal. The one time I didn't try to talk my way out of it. I probably could have.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, that was the one fight I probably could have talked my way out of.
Probably, possibly. All right. But yeah, I mean, facing the Cyclops could have been a combat encounter as well.
It could have been, and I talked my way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really get any indication that these birds could even talk to begin with until they
True.
started talking back to me mid-combat.
Honestly, that was my
I mean,
failure.
yeah, the way it was described when I walked in was like they were making like mocking type sounds, so I didn't think much of it because there are a lot of birds that can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you said mocking him, I didn't think of it as actually insulting the man.
Yeah.
Or I might have gone about this a little differently.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's done is done.
Still. Okay. Well. Do you take a long or short rest?
I'm gonna take a long rest.
Okay.
I don't get my crap back on a short rest. I don't have that luxury.
Mm-hmm. You did spend a lot of resources on this fight.
I spent all of my resources on that.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Well, as the final one falls, and you begin to take take a breather, the elf returns and goes, "Thank you for your assistance. I might have been gone for. I might have been waylaid by those Perytons for who knows how long had I not gotten your help."
It is not a problem. I need to work out more again. This has been too long. And why are you both useless in combat of all things?
I, I'm sorry. I do my best, but I'm sorry. He goes, listen, boss, I'm an assassin, not a fighter. I have a much better
That's
time when
fair.
things are not aware of my presence.
That's fair on your part. Elkhart, how was the flower more helpful than you? No offense.
Oh,
But how is the flower more helpful than you?
I haven't been the strongest of people, and I come from an upbringing where I must be a warrior, you see. So, my one magic item is kind of makes up for some of my weakness. It's the best I can do, honestly. I do my best.
How dexterous are you?
I am somewhat, yeah.
Zarek,
What? Yeah?
hand the man a dagger. See how well he does with it.
Alright. And he hands him a dagger. And I mean, um, Elkhorn does pretty good with a dagger. It's like, yeah, but
You
it's
see
not
the
as
difference
good.
in your skill?
It's not as, like, hard hitting as the longsword, though.
It might not be as hard hitting. That's why I carry the rapier. Because it is more dexterous weapon, like the dagger would be, as opposed to a longsword, which is not as dexterous, which makes it less convenient for quick thrusting movements or parrying. Notice through most of that fight, I parried my way around those birds. And when I wasn't doing that, I would pierce them with the rapier in a quick movement.
Well, all due respect,
Focus.
miss, that's a bit of a fancy fighting. I don't have the know-how to do fancy fighting.
You say that like you have the luxury of risking your life for the stupidity of using a longsword.
Um, it's
I
how I've done for the entire time I've been an adventurer.
I get the feeling you're only alive because your group of friends have kept you from getting killed in combat.
Honestly, that might be fair.
I can promise you that is exactly what's happened here. You're going to switch to a more dexterous weapon that matches you better. You are not physically the type to use the longsword. You've trained with it for this long with little to no progress, yet with that dagger, you're already doing better. And you've used it all of 30 seconds. That
Well,
30
fine.
seconds in a fight is a big difference when you use something you're better with. Give Zarek his dagger back, you're not using his.
All right. I have my own dagger, anyways.
She looks more annoyed at this than anything else, quite frankly. Like, she just looks so fucking done with this guy.
I think my dog is asking outside. I'll be back.
Alright.
All right, I'm back.
Alright, cool. So yeah, she just looks really fed up with Elkhart right now. She's gonna turn to the girl with the moon mask, just like, seriously?
She kind of shrugs.
She, she looks at the both of them and goes, "The only reason the two of you are even alive is by my grace, which almost got me killed, and our flower friend here coming into the fray after I strictly told him not to." And kind of gives him a dirty look, too.
Uh, if a sunflower could look pleased with himself.
Yeah, if.
Amador does kind of hold himself where he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong, and he actually is kind of proud that he was able to help.
In the end, there are no major losses. We're mostly alright. Zarek is somehow still alive. How a flower learned first aid, I will never know.
It helps when you understand how things are to grow and be nurtured.
That's another thing. Elkhorn, how do you not know first aid being an adventure as long as you have?
Sorry. Listen, I never really knew all that good stuff. I mean, we have a healer in the in Valus Call. Didn't really think I would need to worry about that much.
Okay, so you're certainly not the bright type either.
I mean, no,
Nor are you
I'm a
charismatic.
warrior.
No, you certainly are not a warrior either.
Well, I was out there and I was fighting. And I was taking hits.
That's about the only thing you are good for, isn't it? A training dummy?
That's kind of harsh.
At least for Zarek, it makes sense. He's not a frontline fighter. As he stated, he's an assassin. You claim to be a frontline fighter, and you went down within 20 seconds. I pick you back up just to get myself taken out after I've helped up Zarek.
Well, to be fair, I was able to prevent them from doing any further damage to you.
Which I appreciate, and is probably the only reason I actually managed to get back up. That does not change the fact that had you not gone down in the first place, that likely wouldn't have happened.
I can't be helped if they find chinks in my armor.
The chinks aren't what I'm worried about. I'm worried about your ability. I don't think you're quite listening. You're so focused on the we're warriors mentality.
Listen,
Not everyone is meant to be a warrior. You can be a good fighter without being specifically a warrior.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll use the dagger, okay?
Just see how it goes for at least a little bit in a fight before you pull out that longsword again. That is all I'm asking. I'm not demanding you change your personality or anything. I merely want you to make the best use of your abilities, and that longsword is not it.
Alrighty.
Now, I need a break from you lot. And she'll kind of get up and just kind of limp away from them and then take a break away from them.
As you take a break, you do notice that the elf, getting a feeling that he needs to, he doesn't need to be dallying anymore, begins going up, and one by one, you watch him light the beacons. And as the last one is lit, the reflection of the pool below begins to shimmer and change. And instead of reflecting the sky above, it instead reflects somewhere below, somewhere else, not of the surrounding scenery. And as he steps in, it shimmers and then returns back to normal, and all the beacons blow out at once.
So there's a city down there. Zach,
Yeah.
we may be visiting another place before we leave the Feywilds ourselves.
Oh no, I got information from him. Apparently, if a person lights uh, all eight beacons, it'll actually show their home, what home they're thinking of, and then if they step into the water, it'll transport them there.
How interesting. Perhaps we'll make a stop by my hometown when we're done here then. There's some things I need to clean up.
Sure thing, boss.
Alright, once our long rest is over, we're gonna go back to trying to get to the hag's place.
Okay. Alrighty, well.
7.
7. One. Ah. You're on the winding road. Okay.
Okay, I'm finally on the right path at least.
Yeah. Let me see here. A wooden pageant wagon trundles towards your group. It's moving somewhat slowly, and it's accompanied by a tall figure swathed in long robes, and a cowl. The wagon is
Would the image for that be the one on the south?
Yes.
With the person in front of it?
Yes. This can
Okay.
This can be found anywhere, but it is found here. Let me see here where you are.
Okay.
Let's see here. The wagon stops near you. And as it stops, the curtains pull back, revealing a painted backdrop that matches the current environment you're in. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wait. Yes. And suddenly, you begin to see marionettes dancing onto the stage. Oddly enough, they're representing all the people that are currently here. Do you take time to watch?
Seeing this, Zilva grips the hilt of her rapier. Zerk left. Elkhart right.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else step back.
Mm-hmm.
She clearly thinks something is up with this, so is getting ready.
Mm-hmm. The marionettes begin to dance and reenact the fight with the Perytons.
Now she's more confused.
And see here. Actually, first it reenacts your arrival in Yon. Then reenacts you talking to the uh, over the course of the play. It shows everything you've done up until you've gotten here within within 3 minutes. And
What is the meaning of this?
it ends with you standing with the marionette standing before a tiny marionette version of the pageant wagon. And then a banner emblazoned with the words "To be continue" unfurls in front of the scene, and the curtains close. The hooded figure pulls from its robe a document presenting to you. It looks like a ticket resembling your character, resembling Silva.
A ticket resembling me.
Yes.
What is the meaning of this?
Um, on the ticket there is writing. Um, what languages do you know?
Uh, Common, Infernal, Sylvan. I wasn't sure what to prepare for today, so I will say Celestial and Infernal.
So you have infernal twice.
Oh, I forgot I had Infernal for a second. I'm tired.
It's okay.
Common, Infernal, Sylvan, Celestial, and
Primordial.
Primordial. Yeah, that was the other one I was thinking of.
It is an
Because
infernal.
okay, cool.
And it says in infernal, good for one private audience with Indolin Moongrave. No strings attached. The wagon suddenly disappears as after that's given to you.
That's about what I was expecting, I suppose. Though I do not like her using my image.
I believe that's Endolin's modus operandi. She likes to use. She likes to see stories played out of real people, and she tends to favor terribly tragic stories.
Oh, she would love to hear all about mine. Let's go and tell her all about it once we have freed our friend's sister.
And you continue onwards. And going up.
Yep. Silva is now notably in a bad mood.
In a very bad mood. So, you go
Zarek,
towards. Mm-hmm. Yes, boss?
when we get there, find her sister and don't get captured this time. And I will talk. I will hand him the last sycamore seed to turn him invisible.
Alright. Sure thing, boss.
Elkhorn deserved all that shit he got.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Every fucking bit of it. Rolling flat rolls in the middle of combat like that. All he was good for was fucking cannon fodder.
Feeling a little salty?
More annoyed with him than anything.
Give me a moment.
So were you just hanging out outside while he goes in and like breaks this girl free and comes back out? Dude, you went quiet.
1 second. I am going to because I'm getting tokens ready and such.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Can you stop?
You're
being
good. Well, it's midnight here, and we can finish this. Do all this next week too, if you'd like.
Okay, if
You
that's
still got
what,
some more prep work that needs to be done.
It's not that I have more prep work. I'm just getting tokens onto the map. There we go.
Okay.
We can stop here if you'd prefer, but I will at least allow you to take a look at what you have before you. And yes, second, dark vision, vision, 60 feet of dark vision. There we go. Boom.
There I am.
So,
Zarek and the child are missing.
Zarek is missing, yes. Give me a moment. The child is missing as well.
Zarek, I assume, has gone off to do what I told him to do.
Zarek has done what gone off to do what he's told. You've told him to do.
Ah, there she is.
I am looking at the wrong fucking place. There we go. So, you come into what looks to be... I did not want to pull up the whole map in another tab.
Early tomorrow to go help Mom. She's
So-
got to take a whole bunch of shit to the dump from
Okay.
remodels.
Okay. Whoa. Are you ending now, or are you,
No,
stepping
I want to
away?
do this entry into the castle first.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
You come up to the main entrance. The surface of the door assumes the likeness of a skull-faced hag. The Moon Twin is not welcome here, it says in a raspy voice. All others may step forward and pass through the black curtain at the end of the entrance hall. The vision splits down the middle, and the doors swing open. Well, 1 second. Doors. There. Yeah, The doors swing open.
And why isn't the child around in?
The moon twin has worn out her welcome. She's not accepted.
Oh, but you are, with how shrewd you're being.
The moon twin is not accepted. All others may pass through.
Then I suppose she did not want this meeting after all, and I will show the ticket.
So you have a ticket. If you're not, if you do not wish to accept a free chance to meet the great Indolin Moongrave, then I guess it's pearls thrown before swine.
Perhaps swine would be better company than you, at least. And I will gesture for everyone to move forward, including the moon twin, while I stare this thing down.
Are you going to try and move past the door?
I'm having them move past the door while I stare this thing down.
As the moon twin tries to get past, an invisible force blocks her. You think that's enough to that is enough to stop me from not allowing entry? Anybody I choose is not choose not to be allowed is not allowed.
Alright, everyone hold. Not that one. I will turn to the moon twin. Cover your ears.
Going to. She does so.
Making sure her ears are good and plugged. I will then turn back to this thing. It can clearly hear me, right?
Yes.
Because it's having a conversation with it. Okay, I'm gonna play the Pipes of Haunting.
Mm-hmm.
That is a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay.
It fails. It is now frightened of me.
Okay.
You will let her pass.
People who are not allowed are not allowed. You get the feeling that this is less of an actual creature and more of a animated construct that only has limited capabilities. So fear is not going to change its availability to allow or prevent people.
Fine, we'll do it this way. I turn to the moon twin. Apologies, but eat this. And I hold out an executioner's hood.
Okay. She does so.
Okay. succeed a DC 12 con save or fall into a cataleptic state that is indistinguishable from death. This magical effect is identical to that of feigned death, the spell.
Mhm.
Hang on, let me double check the duration on this spell before I do this. 'Cause I don't remember how long this fucking spell lasts. And I think I actually have this spell. No, I do not. So give me a second to look it up. Let's see here. Third level spell. For the spell's duration, or until you use an action to touch the target and dismiss the spell, the target appears to be dead. To all outward inspection in the spell used to determine the target's status. The target is blind and incapacitated, and speed drops to 0. Okay, yeah, I can just wake her up when I'm done. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna feed her one. No, I did not tell her what it did.
Hmm.
To be fair, she did also watch me feed one to Elkhart that aged him like hell.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows my mushrooms do weird shit. She succeeds.
I'm sorry.
I
Was
kinda
I supposed to do something?
I kind of squint at her and go, "Yes. Now try to let it do what it's supposed to this time." And I give her another executioner's hood.
What? Hmm. She is going to choose to fail. And
All right, I removed that item.
she falls to the ground as if dead. Amador goes, "No! How could you?" And
Oh.
the goes, the door just kind of laughed. All right. Well,
I'll
what
pick
are
up
you
the
waiting
body.
to come in? Mm-hmm.
That's as much better, and I'll head inside with the moon twin, looking at the flower. Just shut up for 5 minutes, and I'll explain.
Mm-hmm. The moon twin comes in.
And right about here should be plenty far enough away from the door. I'll set her down and wake her up.
And she wakes up. Oh, thank goodness. Really?
All
What was
right,
that
you're
all
not
about?
hurt anywhere from that fall?
Oh,
You're
no,
not hurt from the fall, are you?
I don't
Excellent.
believe so.
Silva smiles at her. That was called Executioner's Cap. It's a mushroom that allows you to fake your death.
And the doors close.
Now, our biggest deal right now is waiting for your sister to arrive. I can see marionettes up ahead, and I do not like the idea of going into this until we have you and your twin together. Elkhart, are you ready? In case things kick off?
Yes. We'll stand here.
I've forgotten the flower's name again.
Amador.
Amador, you will be with me as well this time, since Zarek is preoccupied.
Sure thing.
Flabbercall, the rest of you will be staying with the young lady. Make sure nothing happens to them.
Very good. Sure.
When the other twin gets here, the instructions are simple. The moon stands before the sun to create the eclipse. Got it?
Sure thing.
Excellent. Let's go. And I will turn on my heel and start walking in, and it will be more of a saunter.
Mm-hmm. you see before you. Give me a moment. You
I get the
see,
feeling this area is supposed to be lit up.
it should be lit up. The entire thing should
It
be
is
lit
not.
up.
It's still going based off of my dark vision.
Really? Ah. Silly me, I did not put down lights where there were supposed to be.
There we go. So everything's slowly lighting up.
Okay. So,
There are 3 commoners to the north.
yes, there are. An
And then
open
this
air.
side of the map is still black.
Mhm. Which side of the map?
Up here, like right here on these steps looking area,
Yeah.
and like right here in this corner are all
Mhm.
black.
There are no lights actively there. Let's see here.
Okay.
So, an open
Okay, I see the
air.
stage on the right.
An open air amphitheater is carved from the slope of the mountaintop. Short, cloaked figures sit on tiered stone benches facing the stage. Enclosing the stage are 10-foot high stone walls. Above you, which you can see the stormy sky, a team of masked goblins is preparing the stage for a play, while costumed actors huddle in the wings and recite lines. Lighting is provided by an intricate overhead contraption upon which several more masked goblins are perched. The sound of chains clanking and gears turning can be heard coming from somewhere under the mountaintop.
Slowly walk down the steps looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. We're gonna start moving this way. What's with this giant moon over here? I want to see that a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
That is an angry moon too.
Mm-hmm.
What's this with this?
It looks to be just part of the stage.
An angry carved moon.
With a wart on its nose.
I get the feeling it's more than just that. These are the actors, I assume.
Yes.
We'll approach them. Hello.
Hi. How are you? One
All
of them,
right.
just to let you know, of the three, there is a high elf, a female high elf, a male goblin, and a non-binary dwarf.
I was wondering what's with the depiction of the crescent moon with the wart on it.
Well, that's usually part of the stage, or at least it's not center stage; it's side stage. It's used for acts that don't require much extra bits, and it's like in between acts.
Ah, I see. I was just curious. Apparently, the one in charge here likes plays.
Oh, yes, she does. She makes us pl- take part in plays with horrible, tragic endings. She's a big fan of tragedies.
I see, and I assume you're getting geared up for the one starring. And she looks at the ticket in her hand and looks mildly annoyed.
Well, uh, what what did you say again? I apologize.
I assume the next play you're gearing up for is, and then she looked at the ticket she has in her hand and looks mildly annoyed.
Um, it's called Lament of a Suckling Boar. A young we would tell you what it's about, but you know, Endolin doesn't like spoilers.
What does that have to do with you telling me in particular?
She seems to be very mad about people giving away the main plot of any story.
I see. Wouldn't want you getting caught up in any trouble then.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when she does crazy things, like leaving a goblin child out on the side of a mountain holding a kite, claiming it will age them if they let it go.
I mean, I heard that when an acting troupe displeased her, they she turned them into horrible winged beasts.
Pinions, yes. I found them, and I killed them.
Oh, well, I guess they're at rest now.
Thankfully, yes. The fight started before I knew what they were, and they chose not to talk, instead to fight, so I put them down. I only found out near the end of the fight when one of them mentioned they used to be troupe actors that I discovered what's happened to them. Well, before I get you into any trouble, I will be taking my leave from here.
All right.
Any idea where I can meet with her?
Well, she usually up those middle stairs. You can get to a meeting place with her. Go up the middle stairs, and then there is a. If you go up the middle stairs, you. It is not the direct northern passage, but the one that goes roughly northwest. It should be on your right and in front as you get into the library. There will be a spiral staircase on your left.
And where does the spiral staircase lead?
Well, it will lead up, and after you get to the next landing, take a take a left, and then head north as you enter her orrery. It'll be the first passage you well, uh, take a left and then another left as you enter the orrery, and you'll see a passage that leads to her meeting hall.
I see. Thank you. It's appreciated.
No
Come
problem.
along. And instead of going straight up those little stairs,
Mm-hmm.
right, she won't be down this way for a while. We've got to go to a meeting area. Follow carefully and actually, can you just take the mask off and hide it for the time being?
I'll do my best.
Does she not have a pack she could put it in?
She's doesn't seem to be wearing a pack. She is in what looks to be an acrobat's costume.
You can store it in my pack.
All right, and she takes
This
the
way we
mask.
can.
Mhm.
Alright, this way we can move about freely without you being accused of being the moon sister and it caused problems for us.
That sounds good. Okay.
Alright, and I think this is a good place to end it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I had a lot of fun.
Hey everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Um, Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.